Welcome to Angular Complete Series Part 6 Default Files and Folders. In continuation of the default project walkthrough, let's have a quick look at the remaining part of the project files and folders skeleton. Test.ts. Test.ts is the entry point of the test runner. Don't bother about this file as of now. We will explore more of it when we will be dealing with the test cases. Then we have styles.scss. In Angular, we get a couple of ways of writing styles. When you want to write any global styles which you want to apply across all components and across the project, use the styles.scss file. You can also write styles specific to your component. In the style sheet attached with each component, you can write component-specific styles. Component styles take precedence over global styles. Alright, next is polyfill.ts. Polyfilling is a way of providing modern functionality on older browsers. Say for example, there is a new function introduced in JavaScript standards but not supported across all browsers. Use this polyfill to add the new extension support for the browsers which are not supporting this new functionality. Index.html is the default serving HTML page for the server. This is the page that includes all your script and style files references and served to the browser. In development mode, it adds our files dynamically at runtime. Once the application is loaded, Angular routing takes care of further navigation routes. As you see here in index.html, apart from the meta text, we have a title element. Yes, you guessed it right. This will be application title. As you see here in the browser tab, this is the same text specified under the title. Let's change and see it on the browser. It changed, right? Here, did you see something awesome? Yes, the browser refreshed automatically. And this is really helpful. Just change and save, come to the browser, you get your changes loaded. Pretty good, right? It saves a lot of time and speeds up the development. Let's inspect DOM elements. As you can see here, it has included a couple of file references of scripts at runtime. Next we have base href. Base href specifies a base path for resolving relative URLs to assets such as images, scripts or the API endpoints. As you see, for the given URLs, when base href is default, it resolves to same URLs, but when we have changed base href to myapp API, then our relative URLs change as this. So be careful when changing this base href. Then we have only one element under body as app-root. This is called selector because this is our component which we want to render here. Let's understand how Angular application is structured before we dig in other files. Angular application is a set of modules. What is a module we will understand in detail soon. Angular application must have at least one module and one component in root called as root module and root component. By convention, Angular name it as app module and app component respectively. Let's see main.ts. Main.ts is entry point for our application. It tells Angular which module is the root module. So here it is app module. So application will bootstrap or invoke app module first. Then under app module you see here it has a specified bootstrap component which is root component, which will be bootstrapped as first component in application. Now, this is the component whose selector has been given in index.html as you see here. This is same selector of our component. So here you see in application, it is saying text as library app is running. Let us change this title variable inside the app component to myapp and save the changes. You see it has changed to my app is running. Other file with the same name and changed extension are a combination which forms component under app component folder. As you see here, we have HTML, CSS and TypeScript files. We will understand each one of them, but later. Then underneath this environments folder, we have two files where we can configure environment specific configuration. As of now, you see only one variable is configured. We will see later how do we use these variables. Then lastly, we have assets folder. This folder comprised of assets of our application, for example, images, fonts, etc. We keep here files which we want to be shipped with our application production code. We will use this folder as we progress and we will get more familiarity of this. This was all about files created by default. We are making good progress. Let's continue our progress. Thank you and keep watching.